Welcome to Divine Intel, and this show is 100% live. We are 100% live on Vimeo right now and on Facebook Live. And I had a lot of emails telling me, why, Benny, why you're not broadcasting on Facebook Live? Well, many reasons why. You're going to find out in a minute, right after I call Shala. But before I call Shala, let me just tell you guys something. It is really important that you need to understand the complexity there's a complexity of the process for our blessing. The complexity is outside the prophetic word, okay? But it's not complicated. The prophetic word of King Clement is very clear when it talks about how we are going to get our blessing. We're looking for three things. Before I call Shala, I gotta tell you this. We are looking for three things right now in the prophetic word. We need to look for the break in the financial system in the Middle East. It is happening right now. It's a process. I will explain why and why all these things are happening exactly. I will go in detail some of my intel and why a lot of things that I've been talking about is come to fulfill and come to pass. The second thing we're gonna look for it is we need to look for the grave surrender. Where is going to come the great surrender? Is it going to come from the United States? Or is it going to come from Iran? Or if it's going to come from Iraq? Or we might not even be able to see the great surrender. Maybe the great surrender will come from another country or another way. We don't know because it's a mystery. So, the first thing is the break in the financial system. The second will be the great surrender. And the third part that we need to see happen is for the United States to remove his hand out of Iran. So these things are happening right now in combination of all the things that I've been talking about for many years. And all of a sudden everything is playing out at once. This is no coincidence, people. Okay, so now let me call Chala. Maybe Chala is ready for my call. So let me see if I can call her. We're gonna call her in video. You're going to see her. Yeah. Hopefully she answered the damn phone. And she's here. Hold on, let me see. Oh, there you are.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
All right, just to make sure, do you see me? I see you. I see you. Do you see me?
I see you.
Okay. All right. So, let me show Shala right here, right now. So a lot of people have been talking about why do I play that song, because they're probably new viewers. Right here, right now, was a song that the Lord gave me. The Lord gave me that song, believe it or not. And if you pay attention to the lyrics, it says exactly as we're supposed to feel. We are watching how the world is changing, like a blink of an eye, just like that. And it's something that the Lord wants us to celebrate. He wants us to celebrate. Mm-hmm. And many other people, some Christians, some Protestants, will criticize me and also will actually attack me, because I just talked to two of them. They're attacking me because they think they are anointed by the Holy Ghost. They believe that they are in the right way. When I talk about let's embrace the bad times And let's embrace the good times. But we need to be embracing the worst of a thing, because the prophetic word of King Clement talks about one hint, one specific part of what we need to do. We need to look everything going wrong when things seem at the worst. So the Lord is already preparing us how bad things will go. Prophets has already preparing us how bad things will go in the next 3 months. September, October, November, and probably December. I've been talking about all these things, and all these things are happening, not because I'm a prophet. No, I'm not a prophet. I'm not even near a prophet. I'm a vessel. And when you come to become a vessel, if the Lord tells me, tell the word this, and it happens, it's not because I am a prophet. The big difference between a prophet and a vessel, just like I am a vessel, I'm an anomaly, because I'm a sinner. Okay? I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect. I like to curse a lot. I'm trying not to curse a lot. I basically cleaning my act.
Thank you.
And I giving this to everybody who I am. Especially for those people who come and call me and tell me all these things that they think that they're going to change me. Nobody can change me about the Lord. Simple. I'm 55 years old. Don't expect me that I'm going to change. You try to change your kid. Don't try to change adult. Got it? I don't try to change anybody. I'm treating everybody like an adult. Now, watch, guys. Let me just tell you something about this. We're going to go through some of the news. I'm going to put all the pieces together again. And I'm putting the pieces together again, since you all know it is 5:19 p.m. Pacific time. What time is in Ohio?
It's 8:19 Eastern Standard Time.
8:19 Eastern Standard Time. Right now, it is a live show. Anything can happen. Absolutely anything can happen. I'm gonna say that one more time. Nothing is a stage. This is no stage. This is live show. And why am I saying this? Watch. By the time the show finish, something is about to happen. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just letting you know that today we're supposed to have an event. What is the event that we're supposed to have today? The reset. According to my sources, the reset is supposed to happen today, September the 15th. And by the way, before I continue with talking about the reset, let me just congratulate all those countries who are basically celebrating their independence. Let me go through those countries that are right now celebrating the independence in Central America. That's Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica. Those are the 5 countries in Central America who are celebrating their independence today. So congratulations to all.
Congratulations.
By tomorrow, our beautiful country of Mexico is celebrating their independence too. So all my Mexican brothers and sisters in Christ and Catholics, congratulations on your independence.
Congratulations.
So let's talk about Mexico now. So yesterday I was told that Mexico started a energy reform. Energy reform is necessary because, like I told you, we are going to get into a energy crisis. I'm not going to contradict myself. We're going to see energy crisis. And this energy crisis will bring us to another phase. Oil will go very expensive. So much expensive, none of you will be able to fill up the tank. And now we have a prophet. I believe his name is Troy Black. Prophet Troy Black said that the Lord told him, tell my people that gas prices will go very high in the month of November. It looked like November will be the climax month. It looked like the month of November will be the month of the climax. The climax is when everything goes wrong, when chaos and panic will prevail. The climax that also Johnny from Currency 365 been talking about. The climax that I've been talking about too. I never calling him a climax because, quite frankly, I just didn't know what to call it. But then I adopt the same name that Johnny's calling it. The climax. When everything goes wrong. When things seems of the worst. So right now, everything is happening just like we've been telling you. When I say we, Karen has been telling you. Johnny's been telling you. Prophets have been telling you. I've been telling you. We are the people of God, and we follow the roadmap. What is the roadmap? The prophetic word of King Clement. We're going to honor him, and he will bring us to our blessing. Do not listen to gurus. No. Do not listen to gurus. One more time. Do not listen to gurus. And why? Because you will be deceived. They will confuse you. And by the way, let me explain something else. In my last show, I warned you. Watch the gurus. They're going to give you the 800 number. Didn't I say that?
Yes, you did.
And now they are doing it. They are sending letters, they are sending emails, and they're giving you the 800 number. Okay? Just like I told you, they're getting ready to scam you. They're getting ready to deceive you. Now, many people in my chat room are saying, I'm not going to call, I'm going to wait for bad instructions. I don't try to offend anybody, but I will tell you exactly what's going to happen. Many of you will not wait for instructions. Many of you will call for that number. Many of you will be deceived. Many of you will come back to me crying because they never pay you. How do I know that? I don't need to be a prophet. I don't need nothing. I only need to know the agenda.
It's really sad.
It's sad. It is sad, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Also, when I went to the future, because I did went to the future, I saw the whole deception. And I saw thousands of people crying. It's not going to be pretty, guys. All right. So that's the way it's going to go. Now, go ahead. You want to say something?
I had a question come in now that we're on this subject. One of the questions that had came in was, will you be sending out an email or will we go live when the instructions come in and the rates change?
All right, that's a good question. I'm trying to come up with the right answer. And the reason why I'm trying to come up with the right answer is because I got a little problem. The problem that I got, people, is that I may not be around. I've been warning people when they give me the call and they let me know, Benny, out. I gotta go out. There's no why. There's give me a minute. Just let me tell my people are leaving. No, they're gonna ask me leave, and that's it. I'm done. A lot of people don't get it why. Okay, this was an agreement. It was an agreement that I did with them, and it comes with a good payout. I'm not gonna lie. It got come to a good payout. They're gonna give me the check. They're gonna give me my payout for everything I went through, because it was not for free. So then they're gonna let me go, and that's it. Then everybody's gonna be on their own, but not really that much. Let me explain. Before I leave, I might go and talk to Karen McCoy. And Karen McCoy will have some instructions. She might actually send those instructions through my email, okay? Through my email blast, bennyinvestments.com. Or she might also go live by herself and explain to you guys what those instructions are all about. Or if they allowed me to stay, because they can also tell me, look, all right, we're gonna let you stay. Then I will go and do the same thing. I'm going to send some instructions over my email, and I'm going to go live, and I will explain what those instructions are all about. Let me give you let me give you a hint or information that how these instructions may look like. So please pay attention. So since these are the instructions that may look like, I'm going to have to repeat it in English and in Spanish because a lot of Latinos are also listening to me. Lo que voy a ahorita hablar en español son algunas de las cosas que yo voy a liberar una vez que pasen las instrucciones. Así que déjeme explicarlo en inglés primero y ahorita lo voy a explicar en español. All right, so here we go. The instructions, the main instructions that I'm going to release are this. I may have to talk to one of the most experts traders that I got. According to what he tells me, I will tell you, look, it looks like you have to hold on before you go to the bank. Got it? Mm-hmm. It looked like you got to hold on before you go to the bank. Because even though the rate can sound very good, and you can go to the bank and exchange and change your life, I will let you know. Go to the bank, you don't have to name my name. You don't have to say, hey, I'm coming from Benny. They're going to look at you like a complete retard. Nobody knows me. Got it?
Right.
I mean, nobody knows me in your area, okay? In your area, in your state, in your country. You go to the bank, make sure that all your documents are in order. When I'm talking about in order, the first thing you need to know is that your documents, your ID, your passport, anything that they require for you to have, even though you have an account in that bank, you need to have your documents in order. Make sure that it's not expired. Take a look at it. A lot of people, I just met about 3 months ago a retard. Yes, I call him a retard because I actually insulted his face. And he told me, I know I got it. I said, okay, pull up the ID. He said, well, man, pull out the fucking ID. And I said like that because it got me really pissed off. He pulled up the ID and he noticed that his ID was expired. Mm-mm. You see, that's the reason why I keep telling you guys, I'm not your daddy, but you look like a damn retard. You look like somebody who is away from reality. One of the most common mistakes is to have your ID or your license expired. Do you guys know that? Mm-hmm. Right? You should know that. You should know that, right? You've recently got your license, right?
I did recently get my license because my license was expired.
There you go. I mean, the license is not going to ring a bell and say, hey, retard, I'm expired. It's not going to do that.
No, they don't.
It's not going to do that. So make sure that you have your documents on date.
And most people's license expire on your birthday, so everybody can remember their birthday. So
yes, but you need to have those documents. In some countries, you only need 2 types of ID. Some countries, you need only 1 type of ID. In some countries, in some states, you only need 1 or 2. In California, for those who are listening, in California, you need 3 types of ID. I live in California, so I know that. I don't know what Ohio requires. Do you know what Ohio requires?
I believe it's 2 forms of identification. At the License Bureau, they requested 2 forms. They took my CCW, they took my old driver's license, they take I believe your social security card. I'm most certain that was one of the forms. It wasn't an ID, but that was one of the requirements.
Okay. So there you go. So just check in your state how many IDs you need, because you need to show your ID. Okay? So
military IDs, work IDs.
Yes. So in order for you not to be so confused, I have a video with instructions how to go to the bank, how to politely ask for the rate, because you need to ask the rate first. Don't just go up, just don't go like an idiot and said, oh, they pay 125. All right, so I know it. I don't have to ask it. Ask the stupid rate, retard. Ask that rate. Ask the rate. Yes, they cannot pay you the full rate. Yes, they cannot pay you they cannot pay you the full rate. They can do that. Do you know that? Mm-hmm. They can do that. Ask that stupid rate.
And not the back screen rate.
Yeah, I need to be very bold in this because people are stupid. They assume everything. Another thing that you need to learn, guys, is that you need to be nice to your banker. Mm-hmm. Be nice to your banker. I'm going to say that one more time because I got a guy, I remember 3 years ago, when I mentioned a bank, about 4 people come out. There were more than 4 people, about 2,000 people come out and went to the same branch, believe it or not. And they demanded to exchange. Just because I told in my show that they were training. They were training. I never said they were exchanging. They were training.
Wow.
And this is how they come out. When I show on my face on that video, they wanted to kick my ass. When I went to that bank, they wanted to kick my ass. I'm telling you, everybody knows me, that bank. Everybody knows me. That was embarrassing. It is embarrassing because gurus have been brainwashing you. And you are so desperate, the enemy is going to take care of that. The enemy is going to take advantage of that. I've been telling you. Many of you guys are so emotional. So much emotional that when this thing happens, you will not know what to do. You will go to the bank and you're going to demand to exchange. Let me tell you something, people. I know many of you have maybe billions of dollars to exchange or trillions of dollars to exchange. Do you really believe a banker knows that? No. Do you really think they're going to care about you having been billions of dollars to exchange? No. They don't care. If you come out to a bank and act like a retard and is stupid, they're going to kick you out. Do not offend bankers. Don't be an idiot. Do not come and demand, or they're going to kick you out. I've been warning you people because you guys have been brainwashed.
Business professional.
Dress like a business professional. You are now rich. Dress like it, talk like it, be like it. Rich people are not assholes, although some are they. Some are assholes. I know that. But you're not in position to be an asshole. You're not in position to be a bitch. You're in position to be nice to your banker. Go to the bank, ask for the rate politely, give you information to the banker, and do your thing. And by doing your thing doesn't mean to be an asshole, to be a bitch. Do exactly, act like an adult, be nice to your banker because he's going to be nice to you.
How long should one expect to be in there when they go to exchange?
The logistics are not out. That's the problem. Just giving you the logic behind this. Okay, there's a video there's a video that I gave up, and that video will show you what to do. But the logistics are completely different. They will know they will know where you want to go. They might even come out with some exchange centers. Hey, They might come out with exchange centers, yes. But guess what? You need to wait for instructions. You need to wait for instructions, okay? And then when those instructions are done, like I said, this is not a group exchange.
So let me get this straight. So if there are exchange centers, those that are listening will want to know and have their bank routing number so that way they can route their money to their bank, because I'm sure they're not going to be giving them cash to walk out the bank with or large amounts of exchange money. Would it be safe to say that they need to, when they're coming into the bank and they're having their forms ready, that they have their own banking information a part of those forms that they need to bring with them if it's not their own bank that they're exchanging at?
All right, let me explain something else. All right, let me explain that. Guys, do not complicate yourself. It's a simple transaction, very simple transaction. It's very simple like this. Please pay attention. I haven't forgotten Spanish. Espérenme todavía, no he olvidado que les voy a dar las instrucciones ahorita lo que viene, ¿ok? No he olvidado, por favor esperen un rato. All right, so don't worry about the technicality. Don't worry about, look, I need to open an account. I need you to wire my money to my account. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't complicate your life. Go to the bank, ask for the rate, show your ID, exchange, people, exchange. That's it. Where do you want this money? Well, I don't have an account. Let me talk to your banker. Then open the account. Don't worry about, I don't have my wire information. Don't worry about that, people. Don't worry about it. You're going to have plenty of time. Okay? You're going to have plenty of time. Just make sure that you go to the bank and do your thing. And when I say do your thing, it's simple. Don't complicate. Don't be crying. Don't be peeping in your pants. Don't do that. Just go nicely. I mean, why are you making it such a big deal? You know, try to cash $40 million from our super rich client and no security guard. Try to do that. I did it. I have no security guard, no bodyguard, and I had to even grab a bag with $700,000 in $1,000 bills on my left hand. Plus, I just changed and I changed a check with $40 million in my right hand. I did not have no police, nobody. Okay? Why? Because I did it without people knowing.
That's what I was just about to say.
You know,
the people should be quiet about their exchange.
Be quiet. Don't tell anybody. When you know that you're rich, shut. And I'm going to say this bad word because some of you don't get it. So before you do that, please listen to this. When you know that you're rich, shut up. Mm-hmm. Don't tell anybody.
I agree.
Shut up. Don't be screaming, I'm rich, I'm rich. Don't shut up, people. Don't be a retard. Shut the hell up.
We understand it's exciting.
You know what I'm saying? I got you, but you got all your life to be excited.
Yes.
You got all your life to be excited. Don't screw this time. Don't make it fucking obvious. People will know that you got money, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to go after you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so shut up. When you know that you're rich, okay, you're screaming in your home. Make sure that you're in your home. Make sure that people are not reading to you, not listening to you. Mm-hmm. I will do this. Like for example, Shella has no husband, but she has her kids. And Shella might well go, oh my God, there's it, like that. Shella, don't do that. Shella, calm down. Shella, relax. Shella, I want you to get out from your home and start breathing.
I have to go to the cornfield.
Go to the cornfield and breathe. Breathe. When you're nervous or calm down, go back home and just tell whatever who is there to take care of your kid. All right? And do your thing. You're probably going to call me, and I'm going to calm you down again. All right? That's the way it is. But yes. But this is the reason why I'm preparing everybody, preparing you guys. Don't say anything to anybody. Don't tell your kid. Don't tell your wife. Yes, don't tell your wife. Yes. Don't tell your wife, people. I know what I'm telling you. Don't tell your wife. Don't tell your lover. Don't tell your girlfriend. Don't tell anybody. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Be out
yes.
repeatedly, and they will drive you nuts.
Yes.
And you will have friends that you didn't know you had.
Yes. So that's my recommendation. I'm not your financial advisor, but I don't need to be a financial advisor for you not to act stupid.
The obvious.
Right? So just like that. All right? So most of you you're not used to seeing so much money in your hands. Thank God I have, because I was a banker. I see millions of dollars in my hands. And I know what it's like. I know what it feels like. I know sometimes you're walking and you're probably walking in the air. You're probably not paying attention while you're driving and you're getting into a crash. All that is going to play it out, people. That's why you need to be calm down. You need to breathe. You need to calm down. And when you're ready to drive to the bank, don't rush. Don't rush. Your prime priority goal is to get to the bank alive. Okay, being in the bank alive, and not with drama and anything. And when you get out from the car in the parking lot in your bank, please listen to me. You are allowed to get on your knees and praise the Lord. Yes, I just told you. Before you get into the bank, you are allowed to get into your knees, look at the sky, and praise the Lord. You are allowed to do that. I want everybody to praise the Lord. I want everybody to give His glory, to the glory of the Lord Jesus Christ. I want you to give the Lord all the glory, all the credit, because He has freed you.
Yes.
He has freed you. And all you got to have after this is your morality obligation to help the poor, to help the lonely, and to help the hungry.
Yes.
Don't forget that, because if you forget that, I'm not your daddy, I'm not your God, you're going to have to answer to Him. Okay? Because a lot of people, they're telling me, I'm going to buy this jet, I'm going to buy this home, I'm going to do this, I'm going to, like, what about the poor people? And they stop talking. Hey, what can I say? Right?
Right.
So that's the reason why I keep telling you this. All right, so now let me explain something in Spanish very quickly. So they're not going to get mad at me. Las instrucciones que voy a dar van a ser basados en los comerciantes de divisas que yo voy a tener. Algunas de estas monedas, si es que acaso salen una o dos, yo voy a dar razones por qué puedes ir al banco o no. Tienes que esperar por explicación, tienes que esperar por instrucciones. A lo mejor salga 1.20 o 1.25, yo no sé cuánto va a salir el rate o la tasa. Pero para asegurarte que tú no vayas a hacer un problema, vas a meterte en problemas, cuando llegues al banco, primeramente tienes que preguntar cuánto lo están cambiando. No asumas nada, no vayas a asumir absolutamente nada. Pregunta, tienes boca, tienes lengua, yo creo que puedes hablar. Pregunta cuál es la tasa, y cuando tú sepas que es una tasa que tú puedas cambiar, cambia. Si tú no tienes cuenta en ese banco, abre una cuenta en ese banco. No te preocupes de nada, no te preocupes de que yo que tengo que llevar mi cuenta para hacerle el envío, que aquí, que allá. No te preocupes nada de eso. Mira, el cambio es algo tan sencillo que que te va a liberar de tanta presión. Es muy sencillo. Los únicos que han hecho esto tan complicado son los idiotas de los gurús. ¿Ok? Así que solamente haz eso. Segundo, si tú ya supiste que eres rico, vete afuera, respira. Respira, calma tus nervios, cálmalo todo. Y ya cuando estás calmadito y ya todo ha salido bien, ya tú puedes manejar de vuelta, maneja. Y cuando manejas el banco, no corras. No seas idiota, no vayas a matar a alguien, no corras. Y cuando salgas de tu carro en el parqueo para ir al banco, es justificable que tú te pongas en tus rodillas y le des toda la gloria al Señor. Dale la gloria al Padre, no se la des a nadie más, solamente al Padre. Él te ha liberado de tu vida de pobre. Y lo único que te vas a tener que tener en tu vida después de cambiar es tu obligación moral para ayudar al pobre, para ayudar al hambriento y para ayudar al solitario. Eso es todo lo que tienes que saber. Así que espera por instrucciones. Algunos de ustedes no van a esperar por instrucciones. De loco o de loca van a ir a cambiar todo el dinero y cuando sepan que esta tasa ha subido hasta el cielo, se van a arrepentir. Pero como yo no soy tu papi, tú puedes hacer todo lo que tú quieras hacer. Si tú quieres ser un completo idiota, hazlo. Eres libre en este país. ¿Ok? Pero yo trato de ayudarles. Cuando una cosa es, ahí viene el diablo, y otra cosa es, mira, el diablo lo tengo aquí a la par. Es muy cosa diferente. Es completamente diferente. La percepción es diferente. Espero que hayas entendido lo que te acabo de decir. Si no me has entendido, solo mándame un correo. ¿Ok? All right. All right, so I just explained in Spanish what's going on. One of the things that you guys need to know is, one thing is to know that the devil is coming to you. And another thing is, I got the devil right behind me. There are two perceptions, right? Okay, so you see the devil, hey, give me a time to run, you know? Another thing, you got it right here in front of you. When you gonna do that? Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because, guys, the number one problem will be your nerves. Your decisions. What are you going to do? They're gonna come and get you. They're already sending 800 numbers. They're already sending letters. They're already sending NDAs. I'm not joking. They're already doing that.
Emails.
They're already doing it exactly after I warning you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
So why did I know that? Maybe because I do have sources.
Last week.
Yep. I do have sources. I don't need to prove anybody anything. I'm already a legend. I'm already a legend, people. Even for the enemies, for my trolls, they hate me because of that. Just take a look at my Twitter account. Take a look of all those retards attacking me. They don't like me. They don't like me for many things. They don't like me for my ego. They don't like me for my religion. They don't like me because I call people retards. They don't like me because I curse. They don't like me for... Look, I don't care what's the reason you don't like me. I'm not made of gold. Deal with it. If I was made of gold, you probably like me. Don't you? Regardless of my religion, regardless of my cursing. If you know you can catch me, you're gonna love me. Don't you?
Although you are working on cussing.
Yeah.
We're all human.
So, my point is this. I'm not trying to... I really don't care about people acceptance, guys. Trust me what I'm telling you. I don't care about people acceptance. You know? I have told people who've been coming to me, they've been praising me, and then the minute that I tell them something that they don't like, they start cursing me. That's the way it is.
It's life.
You know? In one minute they were praising me, which I don't like people praising me. And then the other minute is when they start cursing me, when they're telling me all the stuff. How quickly they change, right?
Right.
Anyway, so all right. So what we're gonna go to some news, and then we're gonna give a little intel, and then we're gonna go home. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So we're going to shadow your beautiful face, Shala, and now we're going to come out to my
Screen.
my computer and my browser. My computer is telling me something else. So let's go to this. Let me go to this my Twitter account. Let's go and take a look at my Twitter account. All right. So now we can to see. I know you're probably not seeing my my computer, Chala. Let me just share my. Let me share my computer with ya. Okay.
Okay.
All right, hold on, sweetheart. Let me just take a look at this. Where are you? Where is you? Oh, okay. Here. All right, now you can see my computer, don't you?
I see it.
All right, so now that you see that, now let's go and watch what I'm about to talk to you about. All right, everybody, so please pay attention.
I'm going to need a ticket there after this is over with.
All right. So, I post a lot of stuff, all right? And let me just explain to you why you need to listen to subliminal messages. Are you ready for this intel?
I am.
All right, let me show you this. This is a Sleepy Joe, and he's saying Harris and Biden administration. He's supposed to say Biden and Harris administration. Also, Kamala, or Kamala, whatever you want to call her, she said the same thing. She said Harris and Biden administration. Was that a coincidence? Was that a mistake? In your opinion, Chala?
Probably not.
That was a decoded subliminal message.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? It means that Harris, that's Kamala, or Kamala, whatever you want to call her, will be the center of attention. Are you listening? That's a decoded subliminal message. Harris, Kamala or Harris, or Kamala, whatever you want to call her, she will be the center of attention. It's not going to be Sleepy Biden, because Sleepy Biden will be put in another place. Pay attention, and you're going to see that everything will happen as I told you. What is so important? It is important because whatever happens to Kamala Harris is gonna bring us to civil war. Okay? It's gonna bring us to civil war, whether you like it or not. All right. So now you know. Now you know.
Yes.
All right. So let's go to the other one. Have you seen this video?
Yes.
Take a look at that. And there's people say, what is the aliens? There's the aliens, you know. Well, look, I cannot tell you what it is, but I've been telling you, there are a lot of things that are going to go really weird. Okay? Also, let me remind you about the video that is going to be actually been, it went viral. All right? And that video is about the UFO. Here it is. Here's the UFO video from New Jersey. There you go. Third face of the moon. The people in third face of the moon are my friends, okay? They are my friends. There you go. That's the UFO. Was that similar to the one that you saw, Chala?
It is exactly identical. Even, and I've heard some people say that that's not real because there's a, there's like some kind of light blinking on it, and they thought it was something made by the United States. It's not. That is the same. The it's behind it actually.
Yeah.
And I physically saw it fly over my head. When I saw it, the light that's shining up underneath the bottom of it, do you see right there? Can we rewind that for just a second and pause it, maybe?
Right there.
Do you see the light right there underneath there?
Yeah.
When it flew over my head, I could clearly see every single detail underneath this particular, I mean, I don't know if it was the same one. I'm sure, obviously, it wasn't. I saw it in Jellicoe Mountain, and I could see every detail underneath. Now, in the back, that actual flash, that was like an extraterrestrial light. Like, it was like, so it was gliding northbound as I was going southbound, and as it's facing northbound, to the south of the actual spaceship was a light that flew off the back, and it flew off exactly how it kind of looks like it's blinking, but it that was the motion of it. So it's not an airplane made by the United States.
Well, it could be reverse engineered. We never know. But they do have that technology. Trust me what I'm telling you. They do have the technology. All right, so this is the video. This also, if you watch the video that I posted on everywhere, they also talks about this situation happens yesterday. I know you don't see it clear, but this is a window. This is the window, and supposedly there's an alien watching through the window. Okay, watching through this way. Here's the face of the window of the alien, and later on, the same guy who took the picture. Here is the picture. Here's the image. You can see that. See that? That's the window in the car. That's in the car. You can see his eyes, one here and one there, and then looking through the car. And then, as they were leaving the car, because the guy was terrified, then he took a video. Not a video. Here is the picture. See that? And the problem is that I have a problem, because if you watch the picture, the top, it is blurred and only you can see the bottom line. But then I see later on it clears. Now you can see the top, but they blur the bottom line. I don't understand why they did that. So you can see probably there's a second one coming in the back, a second creature coming in the back. As there, and then also they left footprints.
Wow.
This is a RB. This is an RB, the truck RB. Sure, and here is the footprint of those creatures. All right, here's more footprints of those creatures. All right, and just like I've been telling you, they're going to do that because they're going to prepare you for the interview. They are preparing you for the interview, people. And I told you that the interview will happen after the RB. After the RB, we will have a worldwide broadcasting from somewhere on Earth, and you will see an alien, an extraterrestrial, talking to a reporter. Wow. And it will shock and freak the hell out of people.
Well, it freaked me just to see a spaceship flying over my head.
All right, so that's what's gonna happen, you know. And I know I was ridiculed because I did that information, and it was supposed to happen one day and didn't happen that day. And I told people, look, well, it didn't happen on the day they say. Probably will happen on another date. They know better when they're gonna show up, you know. They know better. All right, so let's continue with this news so everybody know what's going on. So right now we got problems again. Iran is warning Trump, because Trump already found out that the Iran wants to kill the ambassador in Africa, some kind of remember the country. He wants the South Africa ambassador. I think that's what it is. So they want to kill him in retaliation what he did to their military guy, right? So that's why they want to do it. All right, so we're gonna have a lot of problems between Iran, and you know that Iran needs to be on board with the RB. Otherwise, we're not gonna have the RB. But as you know, just like I've been telling you, for God, everything is easy. There's nothing difficult for God to accomplish. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we have that. Serious. Trump wants Iran to counterattack after reports of plot against U.S. Iran. Let me take a look at this. Ambassador. See, they found out they want to kill him. All right, and because of the killing of Qasem Soleimani, so now we got that. All right, now let's go back. Let's go down over here. Here's the part that I love. This is Newsom, the governor of my state, and this is Trump. Newsom spent about 30 minutes trying to convince Donald Trump that there is a climate change. All right, and he didn't get it. I mean, he just didn't believe him because there's no climate change, people. What you're seeing right now is a reaction of something that they did back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, the test of nuclear weapons. They have damaged the atmosphere of the Earth and the magnetic field of the Earth, and that's why we've been affected by the sun. And this is why they have changed the whole perspective. The world will heal itself, but we're going to see a lot of things that they will say, you see the climate change, but they want to blame men for the climate change. But who's to blame? Governments. Governments are they need to have the blame on it. They want to put you as the fault of the climate change.
That's right.
You know, that's if you believe that there's a climate change and it's your fault, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to push for the next agenda. That's the next agenda. What it is? Superpopulation.
Yep.
And when they come out with superpopulation, guess what's going to happen? Believe it or not, they're going to exterminate you. Yes, they're going to exterminate you. The more people they can exterminate, that would be better because we got superpopulation, right?
That's scary.
So that's the reason why they want to convince you. We got a problem with the climate. We need to do something or we are not going to have a war in 12 years. Just like Ocasio, what's his name? What's her name? Ocasio, whatever, Rodriguez or whatever her name is.
Rodriguez.
And Ocasio-Cortez, and all those retards pushing for the agenda of the climate change, and that's the reason why they want to do it. Okay? They don't want to they don't want to blame the cabal. They don't want to blame the establishment that they actually caused this problem. Now, here we go. 2 major Antarctic glaciers are tearing loose from their restraints. I wonder who told you that this was going to happen 2 years ago.
Benny, you told us.
2 years ago, I told you that there was going to be a huge iceberg the size of California, and it's going to move and it's going to make a tremendous disaster if it hits a country. And now you're seeing things happening, isn't it? What a wonderful thing to happen, isn't it?
Wow.
Huh? See that? That's why people hate me, because I proved them wrong. I proved them wrong. Now let's take a look at this one. I said, do you want to see the Lord moving? God is about to remove the hand of America over Iran. Glorify his name right now.
Amen.
And take a look. This is a video on YouTube, and this is the World Court. World Court. The United States is asking the World Court to reject Iran lawsuit over friendship treaty. Guess what they're going to do? They are not going to, it's not going to happen. The World Court will come out and say, no, the United States violated that treaty. And when that happens, the United States will have to remove all the restrictions from Iran, and that way the Christian people in Iran will receive his blessing.
So Iran's sanctions will be lifted.
Exactly. Now, in the past, please pay attention. In the past, during the administration of any other president, George Bush, Obama, they never care about the World Court. And why? Because we are superpowers. Nobody's going to tell us what to do. So why now Donald Trump is listening to this? Because Donald Trump is not a cabal.
No.
He wants to do everything according to the law. He wants to prove that Iran is a big threat. He's going to fail because that's the way God is going to lead us into another situation after DRB. Okay? After DRB is going to be another situation. Don't worry about that because it's been already prophesied by Catholic prophecies. Catholic prophecies are telling that Iran is going to get together with North Korea and then going to attack us in surprise attack with nuclear bombs in the United States. That's going to be in the future.
Wasn't he trying to get them to promise he wasn't going to do that after the RV, but they wouldn't promise it?
Well, but those are the things that are happening. Well, we need to also remember there's another prophecy that tell us that they're going to remove the Ayatollah.
Yep.
And Iran is no longer going to be Islamic. It's going to be between Islamic and Christian. But the Christians are going to lift up. They're going to control the government. So if that happens, will that guarantee that this prophecy of the Catholic Church is not going to be fulfilled? We hope so, because prophecies are done just to warn us, right? We can change it. We can change the paradigm. Okay. So just want you to remember this: that the reason why they're doing this is because things are going to escalate before Jesus Christ come back. Okay. And that's it. There's nothing I can say about it. So right now, see that there's the big, huge part of ice, and it's moving. And then I said to myself, and I asked a lot of people, take a look at the name of the iceberg that was detached. That place is called Greenland, right? Greenland. Now, remember when Donald Trump wanted to buy Greenland?
Yes.
He wanted to buy Greenland, right? And a lot of people got, they start calling him stupid and this and that. Guys, when that came out, I didn't tell you crap, didn't I? And why? Because Greenland is a decoded name. Remember when Donald Trump, let me just show you something. Okay? Remember when Donald Trump gave his last is
that August 16th of 2019?
Yeah, he gave us a speech on the same place where he gave us today the speech. All right? I'm talking about this place right here. On the same place, he gave us another subliminal message. What was the subliminal message? Do you remember the subliminal message that I even did a show? You were not around.
Didn't he give him like $12 million though or something this year?
No, that has nothing to do with it. I'm talking about the subliminal message. Do you remember the subliminal message that he mentioned? Or you don't remember the subliminal message that he mentioned?
Was it the green light?
No. He mentioned the word RB.
Oh, yes, that's right. And he talked about the RV traveling across the country. Right.
Okay, so he gave us the word RB. All right, so that was a subliminal message.
Yes, it was.
And in that same place, he's signing the treaty, the Abraham Treaty.
Yes.
Okay, the Abraham Treaty. And that was the subliminal message. So if it was a subliminal message, you need to know what is the message tell us all about. The message that he's telling us all about is called the green light for the RB.
Yes.
It's going to happen. Okay? Just like I told you, you need to pay attention to real intel, not to gurus. Gurus will always come out with the same crap. And somebody just sent me the stuff from this guy. What's his name? Mark C. I think his name Mark C.
Oh, Mark C. Yeah.
And hold on, let me just show you this. All right, so he showed me the his intel, right? And he's talking. He's saying, we've been told that everything is all right, and the same thing. The same thing. You know, I cannot tell you anymore because I don't want to rinse this and this and that. And we've been told we're going to have the 800 number by this day. The same crap, people. The same crap that they've been repeating for more than 18 years.
I don't know how you can sit there and watch that every
I don't
Friday,
know either,
Monday,
but these people
Friday.
has a lot of people. I'm going to tell you, this is insanity. It is insanity because people are attracted to false prophets, false messengers, false gurus, false bullshit.
And this is people's investment. So some people take it very seriously and they follow Iraq very, very day to day. They want to know what's going on with their investment. They're very in tune to what's going on. So for Friday, Monday, it's a mess.
It is insane, people. It is completely insane. Now let's take a look. This. Yeah, there's another explosion. Just like I told you, there were going to be explosions. Here's another explosion in Sarka, Jordania. See that?
Yeah.
Another explosion in Sarka, Jordania, and it's coming more and more.
A lot of distractions.
Yep. So there you go. So we're gonna have a lot of explosions, and please take notes because this is your intel. All right, take notes before we go. All right. We still need to have explosions, more explosions coming out. We still need to have riots on the street, more riots all around the world. Okay. We still need to have earthquakes. Yes, we still need to have earthquakes. We're probably gonna have an earthquake in California, in Los Angeles. All right. We still need to have a clear threat of a meteor coming to Earth. Take notes.
Now, were we saying where that was coming near?
By November. It's going to come in November. But they're going to come out with more news and people are going to be afraid. People are going to be afraid. I'm warning you. I'm 1 step ahead of everybody, 2 steps ahead of everybody, and for the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, I'm going to beat the hell out of the gurus with my intel. My gurus and all the gurus are watching my show. I know you're watching my show, retards, because you got nothing. You're just confusing the people. And you will face judgment. You're going to face judgment whether you like it or not. All right? So, you're confusing the people. The people doesn't deserve that.
Maybe they'll repent and they will start giving your intel.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't try to like me, man. Don't try to like me. I don't even like myself. Okay, I don't even like myself.
Oh, come on, Benny.
All right. Well, that's the truth. Well, what can I tell you? I wish I could be a better Christian. It is difficult. Coming with where I come from. I came from a very tough environment. It's not easy. It's not easy for me to be myself. Okay. And whenever I'm good to people, they're really rude with me. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So. Let me just close this up because I gotta talk about another situation, and we're gonna give you the intel right now. So I was telling you that. Have you been taking notes, Shala?
I have.
All right. So.
Always.
Oh, good. Very good.
Tons and tons of notebook pages.
All right. Okay, so let me explain, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're gonna go back with Shella right here. And we're gonna see her beautiful face. All right. So we're here, and we're gonna give you the inter right now, so we can go and be happy. All right. All right. So have you taken notes? What was the first thing what we are waiting for right now? Because there's a list of things that we need to wait.
Yes, we're waiting on the first thing that we're waiting on.
All the lists that I gave you so far, because there's a lot more.
Okay, so we need the iceberg to happen.
Yes. Well, the iceberg already happened.
We need explosions. We need riots. We need earthquakes.
Yes.
We need let's see, what did I write here? We need more chaos.
More chaos and panic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. Just because I'm missing something. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. We are waiting for.
We talked about the aliens. We talked about.
Oh, the aliens. Let's talk about the aliens. Okay. We are going to see more sites, more UFO sites and alien sites all around the United States. Watch. We are also waiting for something that they're going to call alien invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Before 2020 finish, we're going to have an alien invasion. Mark my word.
Now, are they going to need to do something to create this?
It's just to wake up consciousness. That's it. It's the new paradigm. Do you understand that? It's a process. It's a new paradigm. So they need to prepare subconsciously, wake up the subconscious of the humanity, and tell us, here we are. Okay, and then probably Donald Trump is gonna address that thing. He's gonna address it and gonna publicly address it. We need to investigate this. Got it?
Yes.
That's a process. They want to prepare you psychologically for the interview. When the interview happens, watch how Christians react. Watch how Christians react. Many Protestants will say, "Oh, those are the devils. They're the fallen angels." Watch the false prophets selling. You see, I told you that they're the fallen angels, and everything is gonna be a chaos.
Now, do we know what month that might happen, so that way
it's gonna happen between this month and December.
Okay.
That's what we know. Okay, between this month and December, this might happen. It is in schedule. Something that is scheduled for the new paradigm. Let me explain this in Spanish. Hay una variedad de cosas que tienen que pasar antes de nuestra bendición, porque aun cuando pase el RB, las demás cosas tienen que pasar, porque no solamente va a pasar el RB, va a pasar otras monedas que te van a traer más dinero. Pero antes que pase todo esto, tienen que pasar unas cosas. Primero tienen que pasar más disturbios en las calles. Tienen que pasar terremotos. Probablemente va a haber un terremoto en Los Ángeles. Tiene que también pasar avistamientos de ovnis y avistamientos de extraterrestres. Te van a preparar psicológicamente para la entrevista. Y cuando pase la entrevista, muchos de ustedes, en especial los protestantes, van a decir, estos son los ángeles caídos. Y van a tener tanto miedo que se van a volver locos. Porque yo les he estado diciendo a ustedes, les he estado explicando, les he estado advirtiendo que se preparen para el nuevo paradigma. Y todavía tengo troles, todavía tengo supuestamente cristianos, que lo que yo estoy promoviendo es el diablo. Pero para la estupidez no hay cura. Te estoy preparando para el nuevo paradigma. Y si no estás preparado para el nuevo paradigma, te vas a volver loco o loca. Okay? All right. So that's the warning I'm giving in Spanish. Because many of the Protestants, they believe that aliens are the fallen angels. You know? But they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't want to. I'm not going to try to convince you what they are. I'm not going to do that.
And this is going to be after the RV.
It's going to be after the RV. The interview will be after the RV.
Oh.
Okay? The interview will be after the RV. And it's going to change your paradigm.
Oh.
Because by 2030, we're going to have aliens living among us. Not that they're not. Because right now we got aliens among us. It's just that you don't know who they are. Got it? But they're going to come out. I'm alien. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to come out, they're alien, then they're going to prove it to you. They're going to prove it that some of them are reptiles, some are them, I'm not going to go through that, but I'm telling you, they're going to prove it to you. All right?
We have some weird ones living amongst us, so
Yes.
that would explain a lot.
So also you're going to see a lot of things in the sky. That's another situation. False prophet will come out and say, we are on the end of the day. It's going to be the end of the world. Watch. False prophets will tell you that. You will believe that this the end of the world is coming. No. The end of the world is not coming. There's a long way to go for the end of the world. There's a long way for Jesus, our Lord, to come back. Is the preparation of the new paradigm. The new paradigm is a new way of thinking, a new way of living, a new way of payments, a new way of reality. That's the new paradigm. It's going to come out somewhere, somehow, right? Mm-hmm. And you should be feeling thankful that I'm preparing you before it happens. You should be thankful because God has put me and tell you what's coming. Don't thank me. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord that He put me in this situation for all of you to be ready for this.
Yes.
Because if I would not be around, all of you will go crazy. All of you will go crazy. The Lord loved you so much that He brought a sinner, an ex-banker, who did a lot of bad things and changed my mind, changed my life, and pulled me into this situation with a show called The Fake News Show. Think about that. Mm-hmm. He put me in a show and He told me, I don't want you to change the name of the show yet. And I said, Lord, they're not going to believe me. They will believe you. And then I said, okay, so now I got questions because I was talking to the Lord. I got questions. I'm going to convert myself into Protestant because I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of doubts about my religion. And then the Lord responded to me and said, stop. I don't want you to stop calling you Catholic like that. And I was shocked. I said, what? I don't want you to stop calling yourself Catholic. And I said, okay, is that the case? Can you answer all my questions? I will answer your questions on time. He made me wait 5 years. He made me wait 5 years. And then He answered all my questions about the Catholic Church. And up to this day, nobody can convince me that the Catholic Church is not the real church of the living God. But I'm not telling you to become one. Most of you will never even become Catholics. That's fine. But I'm just sharing with you my own experience, what I've gone through in my life. This situation was so complicated that even Karen cried whenever we remember all the things that we went together. I can actually do a book and write about it. Because it's amazing. It was amazing. Everything He has told me, everything has come through. I was fired by one of the biggest organizations in Los Angeles that help the poor. I was fired because I knew that my boss was a thief. And before he knew that I was going to go and expose him as a thief, he fired me. And as I was walking out that office, being fired and humiliated, I heard the Lord said, I want you to take care of your mom and stay home. And I said, how am I going to pay all my bills, my Lord? He said, I'm going to give you this and everything more. Everything he has given me, he's been promised me. Yes, people, he has given me that.
Amen.
That's my testimony, my true testimony. I'm not lying.
Thank you for sharing it.
All right. So if you have your faith is strong, because I hope that you got your faith is strong. Keep it strong. Keep it strong, and don't let anybody else shake you, because the Lord does not put a gun in your head so you can believe in his promise. Keep the faith so strong, but so strong that nobody will take away from his promise. They will come and they will tell you, if you don't call this number, you're not going to exchange. Are you listening? They will come and they will tell you, if you don't call this number, you're not going to exchange. If you don't go to this website, you're not going to exchange. That will be your ultimate faith, your ultimate proof to test the Lord, the ultimate test to show the whole world that you believe in the Lord, that you believe in the promise of the Lord. That will be your ultimate test. Many of you will forget about me and the warnings. Many of you, trust me what I'm telling you. And some of you will keep the faith strong. You will be part of the 20% that will be able to exchange. Will be able to exchange at the maximum real value. At the maximum real value, not a crap. So we are very near for our blessing. Very near. We need to be prepared for the best, and we need to be prepared for the worst. Okay? So this show is called Keep the Faith Strong, because that's exactly what you need to do. Keep the faith strong. My brother in Christ, Frank 26, he calls it keep the faith. Keep always the faith, or keep the faith always. It's almost the same thing. When the Lord puts these slogans to our mouth and we don't change it, the Lord is telling you, I'm going to come out. I'm going to give you your blessing. Just don't change on me. Just don't change on me. It's the Lord telling you, don't change on me. I'm going to give you what you want. Just don't change on me. You know? And this blessing is going to be a blessing for many of you, but it's also going to be a curse for many of you. Because you have not worked on your own. You have not worked on your greed. Some of you have been blind by the greed.
That's why a lot of people will call that 800 number.
Yep. You know, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's something that is between you and the Lord.
Temptation will make people call.
Yep. And that's how this is going to happen. So, well, before we go, maybe there's something else we need to address. Forgetting something. Did we address something that we need to? Oh, yes, I remember. The special report.
Yes.
The special report will come out sometime tomorrow will come out. I haven't done it, and the reason why I haven't done it, I'm going to be honest with you, I've been in pain. Okay? I've been in pain because of the detox. Right now I don't have pain. but I know I'm going to have pain later on. So that's why I need to be without pain in order for me to come out with all this information that I got in my special report. So please just allow me for one more day. That will be tomorrow. I promise you I will give you the intel tomorrow. And you will see the link. You will see the link everywhere. All right?
Now, for new viewers listening to this, where can they find your special report?
I'm going to give the link. I'm gonna give it because this is a live show. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna see the link, all right? But when I upload it to YouTube, when I upload it to YouTube, because it's gonna be edited, you will see the link in my description box. For now, don't worry about the link. You will see the link available through my email list, my email blast, or in Twitter account, or in Facebook. Okay?
Right.
So if you want to know where am I going to find the special report, Benny, I just told you. Okay? That's how it's going to be. And it's going to be called, Breaking Intel, first week in September. We're going to address a lot of stuff. We're going to address the Zimbabwe. And we're going to address the deception. Mm-hmm. Okay? And we're going to address the two currencies that some of you are telling me, what are the two currencies, Benny? What are the two currencies? I will tell you my special report. And if you pay attention, I already told you one currency. Mm. I already told you one currency, people. I'm not gonna, spoon feed you. I'm not. That's all. That's all I gotta tell you. I'm not gonna do that. I want you to pay attention. If you put your money in this, your investment, you need to learn the process. You need to be responsible and not let the gurus tell you what's gonna be happening next. No. You follow the promise of the Lord. That's it. All right. So, Shala, do you have anything else to say to my people before we go?
I do. So I'm a part of Atlas and Beyond. I'm looking for a couple people to sign underneath me. If anybody would like to sign up for Atlas and Beyond, we will post that link also with the other link that we discussed tonight. Did you want to do any questions, or you want to say that for the next answer?
Well, first of all, let me congratulate you for being in Atlas and Beyond and make the right decision. If I'm not mistaken, your link sounds like Chala dot Atlas and Beyond, isn't it?
It is. Let's see where it is.
It is right. Chala dot Atlas and Beyond, isn't it? Right?
I'm sure. Let me double check just to be safe.
All right. Don't worry about it for the people in YouTube. Oh, and by the way, if you want to join Atlas and Beyond, yes, you're gonna get in contact with Chala. Make sure that you just want to make money and not to date her.
Right.
I'm just saying, okay, because she's not gonna give you any chance. She doesn't want to date anybody. All right. So I'm just telling you.
So the email, so my link is chella.atlasandbeyond.com /
There you go. I told you. chella.atlasandbeyond / .com. All right. Right. So if you want to join Chella underneath, just take the link and join us. You're going to make a lot of money, guys. Join us, okay? All right, so that's it, right?
Thank you, everybody.
Wrap it. All right, so before we go and have Shella leaving, I want to just say one last words. I know that I've been criticized for playing this song many times. I got it, people. I got it. Many people have accused me that I'm playing around with your feelings. And they forget that this is a investment that we've been waiting for many, many years.
Many years.
Many years. So it is natural and human to be happy. If you're not happy, then you have no feelings. And being happy, the Lord loves that you are happy. Because you know that the Lord will free you. Right?
Right.
So I'm going to play this song one more time. Because that's the answer of the decoded message of the iceberg. That's the subliminal message of the new elite. Don't ask me when. Only God knows when the RB will happen. But the 2020 year was, according to the new elite, the year for the RB. The year for the reset. Because the number is 00, 2020, the beginning. But the year 2028, listen to this, this is your intel. By the year 2028, all the currencies that's supposed to revalue will end.
Wow.
By the year 2028. The first told us it may take up to 10 years. Yes, they told us they may take up to 10 years for the rest of the currencies to revalue. But now they're telling us that by 2028, it will be it. Okay? It's a process. Because everything needs to have a logic and a justification.
Process driven, not date driven.
Exactly. Of your money, of your blessing. All right? So, I want to thank each and every one for you guys, for your attention. If you want to donate for my show, you can do it in the link that I'm going to share in all the venues, Twitter, Facebook, and the people in YouTube, they will have the link where they can donate if you want to. If you don't want to, if you have no money, hey, how about give me a prayer?
Prayers are accepted.
How about give me a prayer? Can you give me a prayer? I'll be paid. Yes, I'll be paid. Give me a good prayer for me, for Chella, for Karen, for everybody who's been working for you.
Thank you.
Give you the blessings, give you the road, and not to look and everybody, not to look the liars, not to look the deceivers. We are here to protect your recipient. We are here to protect your blessing. This is not going to be a group exchange. I'm going to repeat that again because I've been accused for that. This is not going to be a group exchange. When I give you the instructions, you will not mention my name at all. You will not even be assigned to a specific bank and you're going to have to travel all the way to Los Angeles. No. I'm just going to give you very simple instructions so you can follow it and look for it. And when you get to the bank, do your thing without mentioning my name. Because I don't want nothing out of your exchange. Absolutely nothing.
Or my name.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to mention no names. It's going to be free. You're going to be free for yourself. You're going to be blessed. That's it.
But we will get you the information safely.
Yes. So we all go together because we are a family, right?
Yes, we
We are
are.
a dysfunctional family. Dysfunctional family, and we love it. We're an imperfect family. And this family will stick together until the end. We'll follow the promise of the Lord.
Yes, we will.
So, enjoy this song, people. Yes, be happy. Be happy what is coming. Because what is coming is going to change your paradigm, the way you're thinking, the way everything happened around you. You're going to be a different person. a different Christian, a different Catholic, a different believer. And for those who still don't want to be believers, you're also going to be a different man and woman. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless each and everyone who's watching my show. Thank you, Shala.
Thank you.
All right. So there you go. And now, enjoy the song. God bless you. God keep you. And please, stay away from gurus.